Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Rance IX, the Helmanian Revolution. Last time we ventured into the Frigid Zone and fought against the White Terror of the Snow Rapids. And this time, let us see what's happening on the Bloodstained Bridge. Micrograd's bridge was dotted with Third Army troops. They scurried around to perform some sort of labor at either end of the bridge. General Minerva shouted, "Hurry it up! When this is all set up, I've got to send everyone off to guard the front gate. Apologies for the delay. We'll be done momentarily." "How's it looking?" "Perfect. We should be able to trigger it whenever you give the signal." "It'll only take a few of us. You can send the rest elsewhere." "Sweet. Think I'll do that then." "Yeah!" Just then, a scream came from the east side of the bridge near the town. The hell happened? Minerva looked over and saw Third Army soldiers falling from the bridge into the river. An attack from inside the city? "It's the Fifth Army! They're here!" ... The bastards really did betray us. Fifth Army troops surged onto the bridge from the east gate. The mob of troops stood to the sides for Rolex to walk in from the middle. ... Minerva scowled. "Rolex! Yo, Minerva. What in the blazes are you people doing? You're really going to join up with this silly rebellion and turn on your country?" I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, so it took me a while to realize, but I finally figured out who the real enemies are. I'm going to protect Helman, and I'll start by killing you right this fucking second. You're picking a fight with my army? I'm sure you know what you're getting into. Your army sits around in the capital, thinking you're some big shots, while my guys are always out there doing all the hard work. Let's see who's strongest. I'll kill you all. Bowmen, forward! The Fifth Army's bowmen stepped forward, lined up, and readied their crossbows. Aim for the muscle tag! Fire! At Udo's command, the bowmen simultaneously launched arrows at Minerva. Yeep! Tons of arrows hurtled down at Minerva like rain. ... Fucking bitch. Damn, that was a close call. Minerva had grabbed a nearby knight and thrust him forward to escape danger. He was filled with so many arrows that he looked like a pincushion, killing him instantly. Using your own troops as a shield, you rotten piece of shit. They're my troops. How I use them is up to me. Wah! Minerva held onto the dead knight as she charged at the Fifth Army's line of bowmen. Follow the general! The Third Army troops behind her drew their swords and began to advance. Bowmen, step back! Ulu ordered the bowmen to retreat and switch places with the Fifth Army's knights. You guys ready? Yeah! It's go time, you smummy bastards! Follow me! Yeah! The Third and Fifth Armies clashed. Each cut down the first soldiers they encountered. The bridge soon became the site of a chaotic battle. Amidst the jumble mayhem of the conflict, the commanders confronted each other. The surrounding soldiers stood out of the way of the duel between their champions and watched from afar. The only open space on the bridge was the area around them. Attacking your own country, Rolex? That's one hell of a gutsy move. You're not part of my country, you're parasites. Who would have thought we'd end up fighting like this? Never even imagined. Bullshit. They brandished their weapons and closed in on each other. A duel between two dual wielders, and that's something. Only one of us comes out of this alive. I can't die just yet, so that just leaves you. Don't go making any assumptions now. Rolex and Minerva were tense, but gave off an air of confidence. Let's do this thing. Rolex leaped and slashed with the katana in his left hand. But Minerva didn't block. Instead, she paused for a moment before flailing the axe in her right hand. Rolex struck Minerva's arm and left a light wound that was just deep enough for her to bleed. Gah. He followed that up by defending his torso with his other sword and deflecting Minerva's battle axe. Ha! Minerva swung her other axe down at Rolex, but he jumped backward at the last second. ... Gash. Blood spurted from her stomach. The instant before Rolex jumped, he cut into her side. Not bad. Minerva stuck out her tongue and gave Rolex an unperturbed grin. Damn hag. Didn't even do any damage. Fuck, her strength is inhuman. If I had a crappier sword, the thing would have broken in half. Hurrah! Minerva disregarded her bloody wounds and stepped forward while swinging her axes. Huh? Rolex didn't wait for her to arrive before jumping at her himself. Metal violently collided with metal. Sometimes the unpleasant sound of flesh being cleaved joined the mix, enshrouding the breach in a bloody mist. Tch! As the fight progressed, Rolex's armor was gradually painted with blood. However, it was not his own, but entirely Minerva's. Rolex's skill was enough to avoid a single wound, but Minerva's superhuman strength forced him to attack with caution. Meanwhile, Minerva's entire body was a bloody mess. But they were merely surface wounds. She deftly avoided any fatal injuries. Minerva's onslaught showed no sign of slowing down. ... Okay, we have a CG. Nice. The intense battle eventually brought them near the west side of the bridge. Minerva stood right beneath the gate. Rolex's sword was pointed at her throat. Dang, you're one tough bitch. You're about the only lady in the world who looks right at home covered in blood. You're pretty strong yourself, man-slaying ogre. I thought you might be getting old, but you still got it. Should have known better, muscle-headed hag. Did you seriously think just waving those axes around was gonna do me in? Tch, you got me. Fine, I lose. I surrender. ... Seriously? Believe me or not, it's up to you. There's no general. Probably nobody in the whole Hellmanian army as full of shit as you is the thing. I didn't expect a legit fight from you in the first place, so I'll commend you for giving me that. You know all that about me, yet still mindlessly ran in here flailing your swords. What's that supposed to mean? This. Dumb shit. What? A wall of light divided Rolex and Minerva, knocking his sword out of his hand. Bish, what the fuck is this? The entire bridge was encased in a giant orb of light. The 3rd and 5th Army's troops were all trapped. Only Minerva was outside it. You can't do crap but swing a sword, so I guess you wouldn't know much about magic. Don't talk shit. I'm asking how you are using magic. You're gonna die anyway, so why does it matter to you? So long, you can join your little soldiers in hell. Hey, you! Tell me what's going on here. Yeep! Wah! We're done for. What? The third army soldier wailed as if he hadn't heard the 5th Army Knight's question. General Minerva! Spare us! No! Please don't kill me! The 3rd Army's dread was extraordinary. Most had tossed their swords aside, while some were holding their heads and curled up in the fetal position on the ground. What are they freaking out about? Hiya! Rah! Rah! Don't waste your energy. Rolex slashed the wall of light with all his might. Minerva! Minerva! General Rolex, I don't know what's up, but we're in danger. Come with me. Let me go! I'm gonna murder this bitch! The air glowed a pale blue. Everyone, take cover! A deafening explosion resounded within the orb, filling it with blinding light. It soon disappeared, along with the giant wall. The commotion on the breach was silenced, as if it had never happened at all. Countless soldiers lay bloody and dead on the ground. The giant bridge was dyed red. Only a single person still moved. Rolex pushed aside piles of rubble and corpses and appeared from underneath. Gah! 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 Drenched in blood, but still barely breathing, Rolex noticed his deceased troops and went quiet. You dumb bastards. You tried to save me. Huh, you can take a beating. Many of us strolled up to Rolex. Ah, I see. Your precious soldiers saved your life. Gah. Minerva raised her battle axe once more. Bet they can't wait to hear you thank them in hell. They extended your life by a few seconds. Go tell them how much you appreciate it. You bitch! I'm the one who should be mad. I was saving that for a special occasion, but you forced me to waste it here. I mean, really, it was way too good for you, vermin. Monster! Why more after you're dead? I'll put you out of your misery. Minerva raised her battle axe high in the air. Rolex sat perfectly still and closed his eyes in resignation. What? A kunai suddenly struck the battle axe, followed by another two that pierced Minerva's shoulder and side. What the fuck? She noticed another few flying toward her and jumped backward, away from Rolex. Tch, dodge them. You're quicker than you look. Olu revealed himself and stood by Rolex. Olu! Get some sleep, General. You, monkey face? Aha! It's a Lupin the Third reference. Originally created by Monkey Punch. Hey, hag, you're not getting your way, you hear? Dang, good job surviving that explosion. I'm better at dodging danger than you think, hag. God, you both just love saying hag, don't you? That really pisses me off. You can die too. When it comes to running away, I'm the best in business. Think you can catch me, you lumbering hag. Even if you were riding a Hugent, I'd still get away. Cram it. Yeah. Olu tossed a black orb at the ground. It burst into tons of smoke. What the heck is this? Farewell! Olu took Rolex's hand, shoved him off the side of the bridge, and jumped off after him. Hold it! Gah! By the time the smoke cleared, Rolex and Olu were nowhere to be found. Ah, monkey-faced freak. If I ever see you again, I'll tear you to shreds. ... Rolex and Olu stood near the cliff at the end of the river that ran by Micrograd. Can't believe I got saved by you. Olu lent Rolex a shoulder to help him walk. Wouldn't do me any good if you died. I love watching you fight. It's the whole reason I joined the army. If that was all, I'd think you could just stand back and not fight. So you figured it out. Looks like you really are Herman's best fighter, General. Knew that a long time ago, pal. Sure. Mind if I lead the way? Know where you're going? You can count on me. Sure, you take care of it, Lieutenant General. Gotcha. Rolex fell unconscious, like a marionette with its strings cut. Whoa, no. Gosh, right when we have to start climbing this cliff. You could have at least waited. Not that he could have done it anyway. Guess I'll have to carry him up. Olu placed Rolex on his back. Oof, heavy. Olu expertly tied Rolex firmly to himself. Shall we go? He carefully chose which rocky protrusions to grab onto as he slowly scaled the cliff. Ugh. Reminds me of my training in Nippon. Do it for the General. Heave ho! No, I said I know where to go, but I'm not sure exactly where they are. Just heard some rumors in Micrograd that they failed to cross the Great Northern Bridge. Wonder if they ever made it north of the capital. Olu climbed the cliff in hopes of making it to the area north of Langbao. Okay, so maybe Olu and Rolex will join our squad. We do still have 3 places left here for whoever wants to join. But let's see what is happening with the assault squad in Through the Snowy Valley. The outlaws were inside the Harford, shivering from the cold. It's freezing. I have to admit, one day was fine, but after 5, the fatigue is on another level. I never imagined the little cold could be this brutal. Someone's sigh turned white and disappeared into the air. Why the somber looks? You're depressing me. Yeah, well, this whole situation is depressing. Tch, this is all Robogeezer's fault for taking his sweet time. I'm gonna go complain. Well, if it isn't Rance. Rance was about to leave the control room when Freak opened the door from outside. Going out? Perfect timing. Huh? Why? Everyone, step outside. Huh? The group went to the Harford's deck. Oh, there is no snow. Does that mean what I think it means? Indeed, we've arrived. Congratulations on surviving the frigid zone. Oh, hooray! Hooray! I think it just got warmer. Still colder than most places we've been, though. Still, the important thing is that we made it. After all your whining about how impossible it was, I wasn't so sure, but that was baby stuff. Oh, I suppose so. I wasn't especially confident for a moment there, but Rance continues to prove he's no ordinary man. How close were we to cutting it? Well, the wind was exceptionally strong, so we burned quite a lot of energy. I was admittedly terrified we might run out of midway. So if we'd gone around those snow rapids instead, that would have been a disaster, yes. I doubt Rance Donner realized it himself, but if he hadn't forced us into that hectic battle, we would have been doomed, I take it. Correct. No, you ought to go get some real rest. Messi, is there a good place to take a break around here? The plan was to set up a camp at a lake west of here, if that works. It's nearby. That would be fine. The outlaws arrived at the lake and eagerly disembarked from the Harford. And camping exclusively at lakes conveniently means that we do not ever have to draw a second version of this art for whenever we are at camp. Ooh, haven't felt the dirt under my feet in a while. We've been on the Harford for days, yes. I begin to miss standing on the ground. Feels nice. Freak, about the Harford. It is out of energy, yes. So that means we can no longer travel via Haverford. It'll have to be left here. I see. Maria looked just a tiny bit wistful and patted the Haverford. You worked hard, Haverford. Thanks for everything. It performed its job admirably. I'm glad we put it to such good use. The others were carrying luggage off the Haverford. Captain, give us a hand here. Why should I? That's the support team's job. Wait, where are they? They couldn't come with us through the frigid zone, so they were disbanded before we left. We told you this before, remember? Alright, you do it, Sheila. Yes, Master Rance. Sheila, don't spoil this, jackass. Yeah, the support team's gone, so everyone has to contribute. I'm too good for this. For the love of... We need carts to move all our things at first, but now just a few of us... We needed carts to move all our things at first, but now just a few of us can carry it all. So the Haverford's out of juice, and we're running low on supplies. That about right? Time is of the essence. If the revolution doesn't conclude soon, starvation may kill us before they do. That's not funny. What shall we do after this break, friends? Meet up with Patton's group, I guess. I'm sure Crook's feeling pretty damn sad and lonely without me. You think so? I don't know. Well, anyway, we should meet up sooner rather than later. Then we'll attack the capital. But before that... What? Sheila! Yes? Rance wrapped his arms around Sheila's shoulders. Question mark? First, I need to celebrate our safe arrival by firing off a load. A what? Oh, if anyone else wants to fuck, I'm ready and willing. Yay, do me! Said Hime. Thanks for the offer, but I'll pass. Maria? I'm good. Alright, you, Shizuka? Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Tap tap tap. Don't just walk away, say something. Jeez, Rance, you do this literally everywhere. The Halford is no longer in use in the story, but is still available in free battles. It can also still be enhanced on the Halford screen. The main story won't have more battles with the Halford, but it will retain its current state on future playthroughs, so continuing to upgrade it isn't entirely pointless. Okay, well, good to know. Shame that we lost the Halford, but goodbye. You served us well. But let us proceed to Mystery Combat Squad. Whoever is manufacturing these mystery robots, and what is going on with them. After getting separated from the rest of the outlaws, Patton's group had been fleeing from place to place north of Langbao. What a pain. Yes, agreed. I wasn't expecting them to put so much effort into hunting us down. They're even searching houses now. Must be pretty pissed at us. We spread false info that we're in Langbao, but we haven't showed up there, so it's no wonder. Think that corrupted priest told them about us? We didn't do much of anything to stop him, so I assume so. Well, we more or less ditched in the middle of the night, so he wouldn't even know where we went. There's that at least. Jeez, I'm sick of Helmanian soldiers. Won't be much longer now. Hang in there. Yes, Prince Patton. The last thing I want to do is weigh you down. ... Watching them talk to each other is kinda weird. Their faces are completely identical, yes. When I heard that he looks like Patton used to, I wondered what kind of man he was. You still have the huge rugged face, but you're a fairly pleasant young man otherwise. He didn't mean that as a compliment. Oh, I see something. Is that our destination, Patton? Sure is. Alright, we made it. Place hasn't changed a bit. What is this place? Just the ruins of some village. It's been like this since I was a kid. Nobody ever comes by here, so it's the perfect place to hide. I see. It does seem like the perfect hiding spot, yes. The village is surrounded by graves. Might get a little busy around here at night. Eep! Peter's right. I can feel the spirits. Oh, is that right? I don't feel a thing. Don't even joke about that. You're just asking for trouble. Oh, the houses are falling apart. Yeah, let's at least find one with a roof. Oh. What is it, Your Holiness? That building. Crook stared at one dilapidated building. Something different about that one? It does seem unnatural, almost like it was deliberately torn apart. There's that, but also an abnormal number of spirits have gathered there. Yeah! They're harmless, as long as you don't do anything. So they're harmful if we do? That's unsettling. Huh? It is? I'm gonna take a look. The four of them looked around inside the ruined house. It just looks like some ordinary wrecked house. No, it's not. Huh? This wood framing is not decayed enough. It looks new actually, maybe a few years old. So this one was only built a few years ago. Can't be. I told you, there's been ruins here since I was a kid. At the very least, the lack of dust here compared to the other houses is unnatural. What does it mean? Someone's still using the house. ... Do you have a moment? I'd like you to take a look over here. Oh, what the hell is this? A staircase to the basement. I happen to find it. What shall we do? ... This house is blatantly suspicious. Of course we're gonna investigate. Let's go take a look. You wait here, Potov. Yes, Prince Patton. Understood. I pray for your safety, everyone. Patton, Piton, and Crook left Potov behind and descended the stairs. Pretty deep. Damn long staircase. It's like descending into hell. If this actually goes to hell, it would be a rather long walk. Ideally, there would be an elevator. I can at least punch an Oni from hell. Better than spirits, I guess? Can you punch an Oni? Who knows? They chatted until they came across a door. That ended sooner than expected. Alright then, let's crack this open. Please do. Beyond the door, they found an enormous room, filled with lines of humanoid machines. What the hell? Some kind of factory? You know, I've got a feeling this is related to the Holy Magic sect. Are these ruins from their ancient society, then? This reminds me of Dr. Oama's laboratory in Khabarovsk. It does look a little like that. Maybe. Whatever this is, it's more than we can investigate by ourselves. Probably. Then first... Suddenly, an alarm went off. What? What? Intruders! Intruders! Attack! Attack! I repeat! Intruders! Intruders! The androids around the group began to operate. Oh crap! Get ready for a fight. Roger that. Here they come. Okay, so it's just a mystery laboratory. Is it put here by Stessel or some other third party? Encounter with mystery soldiers. Destroy all the humanoid weapons. You have only 3 characters at the start. The man you all know and love should be nearby. Survive until reinforcements arrive. Okay. Got it. Okay, yeah, that is a lot of them. Who is best to give a crab orb? His tenacity is high. Crook gets an extra crab orb. I want my healer alive. Okay. Yikes. Yeah, that is quite frightening. Oh, you managed to only get 2 of them. Let's bring the speed back and have Patton provoke everyone. Okay. There are too many of them. Yes, this is bad. Fleeing may be a bit difficult too. We just need to hold out somehow. There is no other way. Hold out for what? I'd rather this not be my grave. Don't worry, I'm good at burials. If I'm lucky enough to survive, I can hold the ceremony. That's good to hear. If that's supposed to be a joke, I'm not laughing. What to do? Okay, you know what, Crook, stay in the back. And Pete and Chow should do a provocation. Yeah, this is the encounter we can only survive. We are absolutely not winning this one. Okay. Well, doing more provokes will not help. So let's just focus down this guy. Okay. Here. Yeah, I guess step off a bit. No one is in need of healing yet, so doing anything with Crook would not be very useful. Okay, but at least we are not taking a lot of damage from them. Oh, and it looks like there is a human inside the humanoid weapon. And also, for whatever reason, they have a tier drawn on. Okay. I guess let's keep punching. Okay. One down. Yeah, I'm not saying much, but there is really nothing I can commentate on. There is nothing for us to do but huddle in a corner and endure until everyone does their thing. At least there is nice music to enjoy. Rance has arrived. Rance. Oh, Captain. Why are you guys screwing around here? We're not screwing around. We're under attack. Can't you people do anything without me? First I'll wreck all these robot things. Everyone, follow me. Got it. Okay, then here comes the band we know and love. Yes. Yes. Okay. Should I put Pigu in action? I kinda don't feel like it. So I am not going to station Pigu anywhere. Let's go like this. Yeah. Okay, and now we have a big group. No one needs healing, so Crook just keeps on punching. Alright. What is the best point to hit for me here? Probably this. What's the resistance? Yeah, they do not have any resistance, so that's good. I don't think... Yeah, I would rather Rick use his special. So, does provoke? No, I don't think there is much sense in using a provoke. Although I should have used Senhima special and then used Torin's special to restore the gauge. That would have been smarter. Okay. Yeah, let's go like this. The humanoid weapons aren't super dangerous on their own, but they are pretty tanky, which is rather annoying. Okay, this would hit a pretty big group. Or should I go in the back? If I go in the back, I will only hit 5. Which is probably, yeah, it's not as good as attacking from here. So let's go like this. And do Rick's pile away. Yeah, that's nice. Alright. Okay, I should really up the speed on this. Or it is going to drag for too long. Let's have fast running. Cannot do a group attack, so I'm just gonna blast like this. Although, unfortunately, it doesn't do all that much damage. Okay, not enough for Rance attack. But I can walk out and hit this guy, for example. Okay, and for Shizuka, yeah, like this. Okay, and Hubert Lipton. Hubert can do his special move. Would it be a good use of special? I would say so. Okay, but unfortunately I left Miracle undefended. Oh well, let's just get everyone out of position and fighting. Okay, and yeah, let's use some Hime special too. 4 people is probably worth it. Okay, tilt. And Rick. Who best to attack? Who best to attack? Let's go with this guy. And an extra move. Let's take out this guy. Okay, no one really needs healing, so I'm just gonna keep beating the humanoid weapon in the corner for a bit. Like, yeah. Let's have set up pattern for a kill. Or at least I hope it will be a kill. Okay, Rance. Yo is a cone. If I go from here, it will be 2 enemies. If I go from here, it will be 3 enemies. But is there a way for me to get more than 3 enemies? Doesn't look like it. From wherever I stand, I seem to only be able to catch 3 enemies. Well then. Okay, this is 4. So let's go with the Rance attack here. Although maybe I should have saved for a magician to attack. Okay, thank you Miracle for the range up. That was definitely worth. And here. Okay. We are finally cleaning down the enemy numbers. Torin, sure, shoot this guy. Okay, Alkanase. Fantastic. Okay, we are really progressing here. And Maria can take out... let's say this group. Okay, send him. Good. The 2 muscle heads can work on the enemy there. Miracle. Let's try to finish off these 2. Excellent. Torian can finish off the guy here. And Rance can finish off this enemy. Yep. Nothing much to it. Okay. Shizuka. Yeah, let's use a special, why not? Not like I will need the trigger gauge for anything here. This is an easy fight. Especially compared to some of the freeboard battles. This is really easy. Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. And let's finish this. Okay, Senhime can deal with this guy. Rick can hit here. Rance can hit this enemy. Oh, the two in the corner haven't even activated yet. Okay. Nothing for Hubert to do. What? Yeah. Maria finishes one corner and Miracle Toe will finish the other. And we are done. Amazing. Definitely not the best battle in the game. Mostly just because it's boring. Simple. Couldn't wait to see you, Captain. Cross, I never want to see you. Can't you ever be nice? I couldn't wait to see you either, Rance. Ah, Crook. Crook. Alkanese picked up Crook. I was so worried. Thank God you're alive. Yes, thankfully. Alkanese lifted Crook high into the air. This is high. Bob. Youch! Why did you hit me? Stop that. Huh? Did Crook say what I think she said? That didn't sound like something she'd ever say. Well, whatever. So, wait, how did you cross the river? Micrograt or either of the Great Bridges would have been tough. We went through the frigid zone. You went over the frozen part of the river? About as unbelievable as your usual feat, really. There is nothing I can do. Like you had that much of anything to do with it. We only made it here thanks to the Haverford. If not for that, we'd all be dead for sure. I'd be just peachy. Me too. If the rest of you froze to death, I plan to drive my corpse-covered Haverford somewhere to bury you. Just imagining that gives me chills. It's honestly what I expected, but thankfully it didn't come to that. During the fights with the snow rabbits in particular, I'm ashamed to admit that I had given up hope. I never want to see a rabbit again. But I was there, so the whole thing was a breeze. Whatever. Sure it was. Okay. Well then, this will be the end of the episode for today, and I suppose tomorrow we will see who he is and what is the scheme here. Thank you for watching, and have a good day. Goodbye.